Batman Beyond Series 1, Episode 4, titled Golem. Now, this episode is a pretty solid, good episode. Now, it's not the best episode of the season, but it's solid. It's just well done. And I think one of the things I quite enjoy about it is they really flesh out the villain in this episode, which is a character named Willie Walsh, who is a kid. He is a high school student who attends Terry's school, and he's not the most popular kid at school. He is nerdy. He's stingy. He doesn't want to pick up fights. He isn't that tough guy attitude that he's basically surrounded with, and because of it, he feels the only way I can stand up to myself, and to not just to let these people stop treating me like trash, like Nelson, who just chucks him around and all kind of stuff. And people like his dad, who's very, Willie's dad is very macho. He's very like, stand for yourself. I didn't raise a sissy, did I? That kind of mindset. And it's kind of it's kind of, like, when I was watching it, two things came in mind. Is a little bit of Peter Parker with the whole thing of like, Peter Parker not the most popular guy in school. He's not popular with the girls. He's not. Flash Thompson comes around, and it's like, what if Uncle Ben was an asshole and he had a robot? That's basically in my head. But also the second one is he's basically out to fleck. Willie is basically out to fleck, and how you feel and how the emotion you have with Arthur Fleck kind of reflects with Willie, which is you understand where he's coming from and understand why he's doing the things he's doing, but he's going the wrong way about it. And so there's a sense of empathy but no sympathy, and it makes the character flesh out. It makes the character interesting. There's a couple times in this episode, halfway through, when Blake, who's the girl that Willie's into, asks him out for a date. I was like, dude, she's not asking you out because she's interested. She's asking you out so she can stick the middle finger at her ex. And when that happened, I was like, oh, dude, ugh. And the third thing, and the second thing is weird when Nelson's like, stay away from my girl. I'm like, dude, you went on one date. You went on one date. And things kind of went bad with giant robots, and Batman finding this giant robot and your car kind of getting destroyed. It's kind of weird, but that's typical high school bullshit. Basically, go on one date. She's my girl. It's like, really? Is she really? Really? One date, dude. One date. Is this someone you hang out with? Okay.